All right, looks like we're going. I think this is currently going. Receiving your content. Your audience will see it in a moment. Hey guys, I think we're getting this set up correctly. All right, I think this is my third live stream now, and I'm still kind of learning the ropes and how we do this effectively. So bear with me, but I think we got this dialed in. I'm pretty happy with how the picture looks, and I think the audio is going to sound better this time. So I've got my my comments here so I can see if someone could let me know if they see me and the picture looks good, and if you can hear me okay, that would be awesome. I want to know that this is sounding okay. Super Mini Racer, can you hear me all right? Does everything sound good? Cool. Hey, what's up, Ryan? Thanks for confirming that. Cool. Well, what's up, guys? Awesome. Thanks for checking in here. We got a few folks cruising in. If we can hit that like button on the stream, it'll pop it up a little bit higher. I've got a whole bunch of subscribers, which is awesome, but that'll pop us higher in the logarithm, which would be awesome. Cool. Sounds fine. Camera seems expensive. This is actually a really low budget camera. It's just more how you use it than anything else. Cool. What's up, guys? Oh, we got someone from Indonesia. Awesome. Howdy. What's up, Andy? Right on, guys. Glad we got some folks here. Hey, Noah. Hey, Rody. Brad. Wajsite. Mr. Krupa, I don't know how to pronounce your first name, sorry. Hey guys, thanks for checking in. What's up, Manny, New Jersey? Probably a Jeff Linoski fan, hopefully. That guy's rad. All right, cool. So I'm trying something a little bit new for me in this live stream. I've got the software I'm using to use the camera I use for the videos. I can run a few little video clips, I think. So bear with me and be kind if anything cuts out and if I lose this and have to start up again. So stream number 3, making good progress. But one thing I wanted to tell you guys about is I'm running an Instagram contest, and you can win $100 at Jensen USA. So if you go to my Instagram, and I'm going to try to run my handle up right now. Does anyone see my Instagram handle? Let's see here. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to see that. Monumental Rider from Oak Harbor, Washington, probably. I need to go ride there sometime. That'd be sweet. So my Instagram handle is Jeff Kendall-Weed, and I've been on Instagram for a bunch of years, and this is the first time I've ever ran a contest. And the guys at Jensen are helping me out with it. We have $100 up on the line. So if you've been following the Mojo3 vlog, there's only one entry so far. I've filmed a second, and I've got an update for that in just a minute here. But the current status of that bike, it's actually right behind me. Yeah, you can kind of see it right there. This shoulder, yeah, you can see that green thing is part of that bike right now. So we're running a caption contest. Take a look at how that bike is currently sitting on my Instagram channel and throw your best caption up there. And we have until Tuesday, 5 p.m. Monday's a holiday for some portion of folks. I've never had President's Day off work, so technically it's a holiday. I've never been able to celebrate it, but we're going through Tuesday, 5 p.m. Drop your best caption on there, and you need to tag a buddy. You need to tag a buddy that you think it's relevant to. And the only real requirements are leave a caption and tag a friend, and that'll get you in there. And I'll announce the next day the winner, who has the best caption. And then we'll get you guys the money card for Jensen, and you can get whatever you want to get. That would definitely score you a really sweet WTB tire and a pair of grips. Or a ton other things, whatever you want to get. So super cool opportunity. Let's check out some comments here. Hey, Nigel James, how's it going? Rogelio Ortiz from Arizona. I loved riding National Trail in South Mountain. That was rad. Watsonville, Jaime Cosio. How's it going, Jaime? Watsonville, I grew up in Santa Cruz, right up the street. Awesome. Hey, guys. Angus has a question. Excellent. Cool. So we need to kind of keep this on track because it's getting to be bedtime here at our household. The little one's sound asleep. I thought I could run a quick preview of where the Mojo3 vlog is, and I'm not sure if I can actually... There we go. Let's see here. Let's see. 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 Let Let's try that. Let's see if this quick little preview of the Mojo3 vlog actually plays. If you guys can let me know, that would be terrific. All right, I'm not seeing the video playing. Are you guys seeing some clips from my Mojo3 ride? If someone could drop a comment, that'd be real helpful. I'm still learning the software here, so. All right, I don't think it's playing. I haven't seen any comments yet. Yep, nope. Okay. How do I... Bear with me, guys, as I'm still kind of learning. I made a really cool series of clips to pop through here, and now it's just a matter of... yeah. No, trips recently. So Mojo3 vlog is coming along really well, and I was trying something really cool with
I almost want to try some tricks
on that bike, and I ran into a bit of an obstacle. I've got an oddity on my hands here. It totally had me at a standstill. So I've got to make a few phone calls to some suspension companies on Monday, and that'll let us know. Cool. Guys, thanks for commenting that it worked. Okay. I'm still learning how to use this. So yeah, I got to make some phone calls to some suspension companies on Monday for the Mojo3 vlog. And to make this more interesting, I'm actually going kind of out on a limb. I'm sponsored by Fox. I run Fox product. I love Fox stuff. I have some non-sponsor correct stuff here. And for 2018, I haven't yet put in my order for what I need from Fox. And I'm considering getting some stuff for the Mojo3. That bike is really fun. But before I burn one of those matches and I miss out on getting suspension for the bikes that I know I'm going to be riding a ton, I want to know if that bike would be worthwhile to have beefier suspension on. So I'm trying some stuff here, and I ran into some customization, and you'll see that in the vlog. I'll probably post that vlog in the next few days, but I'd love to have an answer from that suspension company. So let's run that one more time. Is this actually... Now I'm like trying to remember how I got that thing to play previously. Order, move up. Oh, cool. So it was super loud volume. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you. How the heck did you X up with 5 bars? Miguel, that's a great question. I haven't done X ups for years, not since the BMX days. And I haven't really done a whole lot of tricks since my BMX days back in like high school and college. So they're all a little bit rusty, but I've got a handful of BMX tricks in the Mojo3 vlog in the next post coming up. So you'll see a few in there. I ride for Mojo. No, I ride the Mojo3. I ride the Mojo HD4, that sort of thing. Cool. Andy, I'd love to go to Indonesia. Southeast Asia in general be an amazing destination. So I don't know when I'm going to make it. I had the chance to go this spring, and there's just too much going on to fit it in the schedule, but maybe at some point. So, oh, that's right, Monumental Rider. It was nice meeting you. That was awesome. That was cool. Yeah, you were running the GoPro session, and you're on the Giant. I remember that. Brad. Cool. Cool. Excellent. So one thing I wanted to ask you guys, if you can hop on my Instagram and enter that contest, that'd be great. Just a quick caption contest, tag a buddy that you think would be interested in that competition. And if you want to direct message me a photograph of your bike, if you're running a bike that's fairly relevant to any of my sponsors, I'd love to feature it in a live stream in the next week or two. So if you're watching this right now and you've got a sweet bike, even if it's not an Ibis, but it has some Fox on it or some WTB, snap a photo and send it to me on Instagram. Just send me a direct message. It's real easy. And it'd be really cool to feature your bike on the live stream in the next week or two. I'm hoping we can do the next live stream on Saturday, but I'm still learning my schedule as I'm going here, so bear with me. We're still kind of new at this, but it might be fun to feature someone's bike and talk about why I think it's a cool bike, or maybe it's not that cool of a bike. You never know. There's always that little bit of risk there when you send a photo off to someone with a budding YouTube channel. So I think it could be fun. That's right, Daily Mountain Bike Rider. What's up, Josh? I liked your videos from Georgia. That looked like a great trip. Yeah, I've got my lower cost SLR plugged into the computer, and I'm digging the way it looks. So it looks expensive even though it's not, which is really handy. Cool. Super Mini Racer. Yeah, send in a photo of your bike and maybe we can feature that. That'd be cool. Cool. And then the last thing I wanted to mention on the wheel review for the 742 and 942 wheels. That was a lot of fun to put together, and we got tons of great clips when we were doing that too. I was actually working at Ibis back when we first started doing the really wide 35mm rim project, and I don't remember the year, if it was 2012 or 2013 or what, but I remember my first couple rides just totally not understanding it, and I was running Maxxis High Roller 2 tires back then. I don't remember if they were 2.3s or 2.4s or what, but they were so incredibly square that I had to run like 12 PSI in order to get any cornering going on. And I remember just smacking the rims and everything and being totally confused as to why this made sense. And I was perplexed. And then I found some other tires that had a more rounded profile, and the wide rim started to make a lot more sense. So I remember that way back when we were first starting and the original stumbling blocks, and then the project with Derby, and then migrating to the Ibis, what was it, the 741 and the 940 rims. And I really liked those quite a bit. And I got off those for a couple of years when I was working at WTB, but when I got back on them, it was really fun again. And it was really cool to note that the wheels have improved quite a bit since I last rode them. So I didn't even talk about how cool it is to have asymmetric rims in the video, but I think that's really very beneficial. Your spokes end up a way more even tension. And I remember back with the older ones, I did break a few spokes on those, but on the newer ones, I've been wailing on those wheels since like maybe May and just hammering on them almost a full year now. And I've broken one spoke, and that's when a stick got caught on the wheel. So I think the newer asymmetric rims are a big improvement over the old ones. I remember when I was still working there, we were looking at if it was possible to do those. I saw some 3D printouts, and then I left, and I never actually got to try them until the sets that I'm riding now, and they've been awesome. So yeah, it was cool to do that review video. It was super fun putting it together. I hope you guys liked it. Do you have any questions on the Ibis wheels? Let me know. I'd love to answer them. A custom site build. What's up, Tim? Yeah, send it in. I'll take a look at it. And if it's worth featuring on the show, that would be kind of cool. Definitely. Ixon Adrianza. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but thanks for the props. I appreciate it. It's way cool. So, Justin, yeah. The 30mm rims to 35 and the High Roller 2.3. I don't remember if I had a 2.4 High Roller 2 or a 2.3. This is like 5 years ago, and that tire could be different than the one you have, and there is a pretty big difference from a 30 to a 35. Considering we were all riding narrow rims at 25, that difference to 35 seemed massive. So there's a big difference in 5mm of rim width. It might not sound like much, 5mm, but it's fairly noticeable on the bike. Hey, Chump MTV, that's my first ever super chat. Thank you, Chump. I appreciate that. Thank you for joining my Patreon. So, Chump, check this out. I'm really appreciating the support on Patreon, but I haven't figured out yet how to respond to people on Patreon and say thank you. So we'll do that here. Thanks for supporting me. I appreciate it. Awesome. I've got some awesome sponsors, and they help me out with all my big feature videos, but the rest of this channel is all on me and my Patreon, and Jensen's helping out quite a bit. I've got some really cool stuff coming up in the next few months here. So things are looking really good, but anything you guys can do to help me out would be super appreciated. Awesome. So once again, I just want to follow up with my Instagram channel. We're running a contest with Jensen USA. If you want to win $100, it's a money card. You can get whatever you want. Just go ahead and go over to my Instagram. It's just search on Instagram, Jeff Kendall-Weed, and you'll see a photo of my Mojo3, and there's a seat for a baby on that bike. So click on that and do your best caption. And on Tuesday, the contest ends 5 p.m. And on Wednesday, I'll be announcing the winner. So check that out. Drop me a caption. Let me know. Give me your best caption. I don't want to give away too many tips on what I'll be judging for, because that would be a little bit unfair. But I can say that I do like creativity. And thus far, my favorite caption does not have someone tagged in it. So close, so close. If you leave a funny caption, definitely tag someone. That's the whole goal of this. My Instagram is at 9,725 people. I would love to hit 10,000 people on Instagram. If we can hit 10,000 followers on Instagram, then we can make a message possible in Instagram stories. So if you hop on Instagram and I've uploaded a new video and I've got that mentioned in a story, you can just see that right there as an easy notification. Swipe up, takes you straight to the movie, super easy. So we have a goal of hitting 10,000 Instagram followers pretty much ASAP. I would love to hit that by my birthday. My birthday's coming up in early March. So hopefully we can make that goal happen. Cool. And then finally, if you guys want to send me on Instagram, direct message me a photograph of your bike, I'd love to feature at least one viewer's bike on next week's live stream. So take a photo of your bike. I would love it if it has some of my sponsor product on there. So a Fox suspension piece, Fox seat post would be great. A WTB saddle, grips, tires, rims. Or if it's an Ibis, that'd be even better. So whatever you're running, I like all kinds of bikes. And I'm well aware that many people aren't riding Ibises or Fox suspension or WTB tires. That's fine. There's lots of good other options out there. So send me a photo of what you got and I'll pick the best one and we'll feature that in the next week. Awesome. We've got one person already entering their bike. Killer. Thank you, Super Mini Racer. Appreciate it. Cool. Well, right on. Thank you guys so much for the support. We're pushing bedtime here at the Kendall-Weed household, so I'm going to have to run up and end this live stream, but things are working out. We got the camera going. We got the audio better figured out. I ran that clip. The audio levels on the clip were too high, so I think I need to work on my end a little bit, but it's coming along. We've got a couple questions here I might answer before we're done. Miguel Rascon, great question, a video on how to set up my suspension. I will definitely do a video on how to set up suspension. I've had many requests, especially after doing the Fox Float X2 rear shock review. A lot of folks are confused on the easiest ways to set that up. And the guys at Vorsprung have a lot of great videos explaining that as well, but their videos are really long, so I'll try and condense that info in some shorter ones. And yeah, we'll definitely do some videos on how to set up suspension. And I saw another question about running, Shimano brakes, SRAM rotors. Let me scroll here real quick. Generally, you can get away with running a SRAM rotor on a Shimano brake and vice versa. You can do it. It's not going to look that pro, but you can totally do it. I prefer to keep my rotors matched. Their thickness, I've measured it. It's not that different. And I kind of think that manufacturing tolerances are such that the differences from manufacturer to manufacturer aren't that big of a deal. So go for it. Don't stress on it. Any other questions here that I've missed? Let's see. Monumental Rider, that video from Grasshopper came out okay. I tried to sneak a clip in there earlier from that whole filming shoot. So the next Mojo3 vlog update in the next couple days here, we'll have some clips from that quick morning session. And it was cold. The ground was frozen. It was hard to get rowdy that morning. Let's see. Anything else we got to follow up on? Rody Gallo and his wife demoed Mojo HD4s a couple weeks ago. Awesome. I'm glad to hear they were fun. I really like that bike. Mine's hanging up right behind me, and I haven't ridden it in like a week or so, and I miss it. That thing is super fun. I've been riding the Mojo3. It's kind of a smaller, lighter bike, and it's very nimble, and it's easier to throw into a manual, which is cool. But I love the HD4. That thing's fun. Any other comments here I want to get back to? Going to Indonesia, I'd love to make that happen. Daily MTB Rider asking, what's the oldest bike that's currently in my garage? That's a great question. My Transition Bank dirt jumper is definitely the oldest bike. Transition doesn't even make the bank anymore. I guess aluminum dirt jumpers are a hard sale. I love that thing personally. I do wish Ibis made a dirt jump bike, but they don't. So I got that Transition Bank from my good buddy Evan Turpin. He was racing for Transition at the time. And that must have been like 6 years ago that I got it from Evan, and that thing's rad. If you look at the dirt jump videos on my channel from the Shire Jam and from Whistler, I'm on that Transition Bank, and so that thing is 6 or 7 years old at this point. And then not in my garage, but in my storage spot, I've got my old beach cruiser, which I bought on Craigslist for 35 bucks. The seat tube was seized in place, so we had to cut the entire seat tube out of the frame and weld in a new seat tube. And when we were doing that, we used a longer piece of tubing so I could get more extension. So that beach cruiser, who knows how old it is, probably 30 years old. But that thing is definitely the 30-year-old beach cruiser. It's got mountain bike wheels on it and everything. That's definitely the oldest bike in the garage and most likely to kill me. Let's see. Anything else we want to do here? Oh, Nikhil Nagaraj. Great question. 2018 versus the 2017. That is a great question. I'm hesitant to run off camera, but I have a 2017 36 8 feet away from me in the garage here, and it works okay. The 2018 is better, definitely better. Fox increased the size of the negative air chamber for 2018. They called it the EVOL chamber, and it's a very noticeable difference. The 2017, if you're a heavier rider, maybe 185 pounds and heavier, it would probably work pretty well. But even some of my heavier buddies here are just kind of lukewarm on it because the small bump sensitivity is not as good as it could be. The 2018 36 has way better small bump sensitivity. So in years prior, Fox had the advantage over RockShox with the damping technology, but RockShox had an edge on the small bump sensitivity. So it was a toss-up. And then for this year, Fox came out with that EVOL chamber, and that was a huge improvement. So they've got really good damping and really good small bump sensitivity. So I would say the 2018 36 is definitely worth it. You can try to convert a 2017 36 with the MRP kit to a coil spring, which is kind of cool. I think it's an MRP kit. And converting it to a coil spring is sweet because you get a lot of small bump sensitivity, but you gain weight, and it's more difficult to set it up and tune it because you can't simply just add or remove air pressure. You have to remove a spring, buy a new spring, wait for it to show up, swap it in, bolt it all up, and take it out for a ride. So it's a lot more hassle to adjust, but it's an option. So look into getting that coil conversion kit if you're considering the 2017. Otherwise, I'd say the 2018 is easier, lighter, more proven, and it's gonna be more valuable when you go to sell it in a couple years. It's not MRP, it's push. Okay. Sorry guys, oh, thanks Avery. Thanks Avery. Yeah, I haven't been looking into this too much recently, but I've got a good friend who just did that conversion kit, and he was pretty happy with it, but it took him 3 springs to get it dialed in. So yeah, think about that. Cool. Well, guys, it's been a great live stream. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate it. Enter my Instagram competition. Just search Jeff Kendall-Weed on Instagram, and then put your best caption in there and tag a buddy. That's very important. Tag a friend. Thanks for checking in, guys. Have a great night. Stay tuned. Mojo3 vlog coming up. More videos next week. Have a great night. Let's see if we can end the stream right here.